Coach, good to catch up with you as we focus in on cross country. Both the men and women have had a couple of events each. Take us through the events that have happened so far and kind of where the teams are right now.
Yeah, so we started off with USC Upstate September 1st. Really good first meet. Guys won that, really solidifying that this is a new and different team this year. And yeah, the girls just really packed run well, trying to bring this group together to show that, hey, this is a whole team. We went to UVA, had a few girls banged up there before the race, but man, they're fighters, and you can just see some young girls really stepping up, and it's going to be a really bright future for this team in the next few years. Filling some big shoes, Callie Doan's gone and different things like that, but these girls are getting gritty and getting tough. On the guys' side, we had Paul Short, and things didn't go perfect. It was a tough course, but we had some big guys step up. Caleb Olson ran a great race. Nicholas was 4th overall. He'll be the Conference USA Athlete of the Week this week, so he had a big race there. And what's really exciting is all these guys work out together. We have 6, 7 guys working out together, so if one person's getting 4th, we think everybody can be up there, so it's exciting.
When it comes to being an Athlete of the Week in Conference USA, I know how we vote in football. We look at some stats and they tabulate the votes. How is it done in cross country for an athlete to win Performer of the Week?
Yeah, they're looking at who's racing that weekend, how they competed. And yeah, Nicholas was in a race of 400 some people and got 4th overall and ran a really good time. And so they're just kind of looking at not only time, because every course is different, but really how you're placing overall in some really big races.
You mentioned a minute ago a particular course was tough. Mm-hmm. What makes a course tough, and go into weather and who you're competing against? Because they've been on these courses before, but what makes a course tough in a coach's estimation?
Yeah, so in Pennsylvania, they got a ton of rain a couple days before. It was so muddy out there. One of our guys got hit by a pole on the way. He had blood coming down his head I think he got hit half-mile in, and so it was just muddy, a little bit bloody out there, and it really are kind of rhythm runners. Will Jefferson, who on a track is just so smooth, it didn't favor them, but some of those gritty guys, Nicholas, Caleb, who are just strong up and down. Jacob Hess had a huge race, and they can just get through the mud a little bit better.
Coming up, the national championship, first time since '87, is going to be in the state of Virginia up the road in Charlottesville. How exciting is that to know that, hey, should our teams advance that far, that they don't have to go that far for the national championship?
Yeah, it's super exciting to have it kind of in the backyard here. And, we'll run that course. The girls have already run it once. The guys will run it at PreNats. And yeah, the expectation is to get as close to that as possible this year, and to take in that environment. And so, yeah, it's nice to be right there. UVA is a great course. We've had guys run really, really well on that course, and so we're excited to see who we can get there, if we can get a team there. And every year is one step closer to that happening.
I'm going to feel really cool here, Isaac, as we talk about the PreNats. Can I call it that?
Yeah,
it's coming up next week, as you mentioned. How do you prepare that? What are y'all working on right now as you prepare for the PreNats?
Yeah, so we're really looking, kind of staying in rhythm, trying to, in this phase where we're definitely working on speed a little bit more in this part of the season. But it's just really rhythm right now, and we'll do some tapering before PreNats. It'll be definitely a big race, some nationally ranked teams there. But our goal is end of season, conference, regionals, and it'll be nice to kind of rub shoulders with some of the best in the nation and really find out who we are.
And as those fans watch this, preparing for that, how many miles a week are we talking about your runners are getting in right now?
Yeah, we have guys doing anywhere between 65 and 85-mile weeks and 6 days a week. So today, there'll be some guys will get in 14, 16 miles on a Tuesday. And so, yeah, it's a lot of running. The biggest thing is just staying healthy. If we can stay healthy and recover, we can get better.
And a typical course length is how long?
In regular season, we're running 8K, but as soon as we hit regionals and nationals, it bumps up another 1.2 miles to 10K. Okay. So we're gearing in on that 10K for sure. We want to have a big representation at regionals.